silahlekile sibophekile
whatever busa
Maningi amagama.
yeah maningi but yeah
Manageable.
now the gig is flowing now.
Idlale kaloku.
No
My name is Kuki Bunsi Mncube. Bunsi meaning abundance. I got this name about a month ago, so I'm very excited. So yes, I was doing soprano. You know, if Lou told me when he booked me that I was going to do soprano, he knew I was going to run. So he only told me when I got here. And it's your fault too. The music is beautiful. It is so beautiful, so refreshing. I was telling Lou that it has a bit of an old soul kind of thing, and that's what I love about music, you know, when we can tap into the past and bring it to life, you know, and bring it back to life right now. So I love the music, and I love the song that Being Woman. I love it so much. I think it should be the single. Yeah! Hint, hint. We've always been saying that women should rise, women this and that. And it's good that the country is coming around into empowering the women. And yeah, I always say this statement that says men are trash. Let me go deeper just a little bit. Men are trash. It's not right, you know, because those men too were raised by women. And now when we go on and say men are trash, we are actually saying they should be that. But we should be speaking positive about them, you know, so that now they realize that they have to play a role in this day or in this time and age. Because when we do that, saying men are trash, we are raising boys. What are we saying? They should grow under the umbrella that they are trash. I don't think so. You know, we have to go into the root of the problem, of what brought about this problem between men and women, men killing women and all that. You know, I think we are just a hurt country that needs healing. You know, we need to find balance in that so that women can have a space to grow and live in a country that is safe.
Oh, so. Okay.
kwaba phambili musa inyathi kwaba phambili manengathwali ningena lwazi musa kwaba phambili.
So it goes like this. So, yeah, it's actually, that's why I was saying that if you must make it quicker.
My name is Hlubi Kwebulana. I go by the Twin. I was doing backing vocals. I was doing tenor and bass on a few of the songs. There's a lot of music out there, and there's a lot of so-called music out there, and it's very refreshing to do music that actually speaks to the soul, that actually speaks to the human being more than speaking to the industry, if that makes sense. My opinion of this kind of music is it's not music that will trend. It's not about trend. This music is about reminding people of who they are, reminding people to love, reminding people to just have relationships with each other. The music we listen to these days is more about trends, about how many downloads, how many likes, how many that kind of thing. This music is not about that. This music is the kind of music that lives on 10 years later. You can still relate to the music because it speaks to the soul. It doesn't speak to a trend. You know what I mean? A trend is something that lasts 2 months, 3 months if you're lucky. But this kind of music lasts forever. I mean, some of the songs, Titi was saying she recorded them so many years ago, but the people who are hearing it for the first time, it's like, wow, You know, you can never tell when this music was written, which is key for me, because everything we listen to now, you can tell, okay, this was either last year or this year. It can't be earlier, you know what I mean? So it's quite refreshing to work on a project like that.
Mamelan. Yeah. My bed loose, ne? My bed loose, my ngabi. My ngabi. Yeah, I'm not fucking suit my bear. I want raw material. Yeah, I don't want HD shit. I just want Nokia 5110. Sorry. I need Nokia 5110, you know what I'm saying? Come on. My name is Luyanda Matope. They call me the dope one. They call me dope. Call me all these sorts of names. Okay, I'm the producer of this album of Nontobeko Luzipo. The ID name of this girl is Nontobeko. Then the fame name is Titi. So I'm the guy who's producing the album. I'm doing everything, man. Everything. I'm a runner. I cook for musicians here in studio. I make sure that everybody's here on time. I play the pianos. We are writing music, everything. Yeah, I'm the producer of the album. So in the party, and then this part, we are improvising over this part. So it's nice, man. It's very nice. It's very nice because even other parts we can enhance, so that when you improvise, you are. No, it's double last.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, hey, oh, yo. Hey, hey, oh, yo. Hey, hey, oh, yo.
Guys, it's different every day, you know, because all these people that we produce sometimes back in different ways. So as a doctor, I must understand where Nontobeko is coming from and try and heal her, or and try and, you know, and bring her into, okay, this is what we're talking about. It takes a lot, man. Producing is me understanding what's her story and enhancing what she's about. So before I produce anything, I need to know what's going on, so that whatever we do sonically, musically, lyrically, goes with who she is. So it's a relationship thing, but other people, they don't take it serious, but it's a relationship because we have to talk every now and again and bounce ideas. We fight over ideas, we fight over chords, we fight over grooves, we fight over who should be on the record, you know what I'm saying? So it's very stressful, but I love doing it, situation. Because at the end of the day, we need to bring this child into life.
Yeah. My name is Titi Luzipo, and this is my first debut album, which has been a work in progress for years now. And it's been sweat and blood. It's been painful at some points, but it's been one of the best, joyous, most happiest, most best rides I have ever been on in my life. I'm excited, I'm scared, I don't know what to expect. And more than anything, it's an album that abantu kudala belindile. I've been working on it, and there was a time where I thought I was ready, and kanti I wasn't. So yeah, it's there. It's there.
Yeah, it's part of language.
No, because I didn't see it on others at all. I didn't hear it quite well. That's fine. All right, so what's after this?
So, Mamelania, guys, I want it as angelic as possible.
We are deep inside the heaven.
As angelic as possible. Like, guys, you must be virgins. Like, libera virgins. Like.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you do it again, please?
Yes, on, guys. We are balancing. 3, 4, 4.
At this point, it's still a huge debate between my producer, Leandro Matope, and I. And I wanted to self-title the album, but there's so many concepts I've been working on before, prior to the recording of this album. I curated a concept which I started, which was titled Songs My Mother Taught Me, which was a basic play, or rather, yeah, it was sort of a production of what my mother taught me, being a vocalist and being a former member of the Soul Jasmine. So it was basically just me singing the songs that she used to teach me when I was a kid. You know, me belting out notes that I used to hear when I was like the sounds of Miriam Makeba, the sounds of Mamleta, the sounds of the skylarks, the tulips, you know, all that sounds fused together, and I tried to mimic that when I did that concept. Then of course came #BeingWoman, which I felt was a concept curated around the eradication of femicide. It was curated around eradicating gender-based violence. It was created around, you know, bulldozing patriarchy, bulldozing, you know, the state of emergency that we are in as women in society, in business, in politics, and otherwise. And I wrote 2 songs that are titled Being Woman. And I remember when I wrote the first one, I was in tears, and I asked a friend of mine, Utandi Ntuli, to help me pen it down. And I had tears in my eyes when I wrote the song, because I just felt like, what's happening? Why did we have to get here? You know, even on the song, part 2 of the song, I asked the question, how long must we feel this way? How long does it have to take, you know, for us to be what we need to be in society? So yeah.
The recording has been fun.
It has been amazing. I'm working with the best of South African musicians. I'm so humbled to have Umalume Otatmakhoe Mkhobata on the album. Most of all, I have my friends on the album. I've got Shocks and Bass, who is a very good friend of mine. I've got Bafana Sukwene, who plays drums, who's also a friend of mine. I've got my brother, my big brother, my friend, my confidant, my everything, my producer, Ulianda Madope, who also played piano on the album. I've got Ludo Tangwa, who's playing second keys on the album, and I've known Ludo for years. We started together in Cape Town. So I think also, even for the musicians, you know, it's a journey that is, you know, has been unfolding over the years, and watching the music grow. I've got Hlubi, and I worked on his album, and his album is coming soon as well. So it's been exciting. I'm working with the great Tlale Magele, and it's funny that I've actually recorded on some of these people's albums, because I recorded on Tlale Magele's album Swazi Gold, and now he's going to be on my album. And then I've got my darling sweetheart Sydney Mavundla on trumpet, who gave me no choice. He said to me, Titi, I am going to be on your album whether you like it or not. So I've got a wonderful family. You know, this has been the easiest recording. I've got my brother that's going to come on later onto the project, and he's going to sing and play with me as well. That's why I'm saying it's a family vibe. There's nowhere where I feel like I'm holding back, or, you know, I'm not feeling okay. You know, when I'm not feeling it, I say, Lou, I'm not feeling it. When I say, Lou, I'm happy, you know. And sometimes he asks me, are you happy? Do you want more? Do you want less? So it's been an amazing project to be on. This morning when I came into studio, because we had recorded some of the music prior, I was like, is that me?
So yeah.
Suthukazi onesishuba umaqoqobela kambushe umkhabela umkhonto bomvu umachezi kajalamba. Just do those two. Umkhabela umkhonto bomvu umachezi kajalamba. Suthukazi onesishuba umaqoqobela kambushe umkhabela umkhonto bomvu umachezi kajalamba. Umaqomo uthandana tunte ngabuthi kumande.
I'm an old soul, so there's a contrast and a beautiful variety of music on this album. There's lots of soul. I'm a very soulful girl with a hint of jazz in it. There's lots of traditional kind of indigenous style of music, obviously because I'm Xhosa and I take pride in who I am and my identity. So there is a wide variety. I think abakhulu nabancinci nabadala omakazi nodabawo are going to have an amazing time listening to this album. And yeah, I think this is going to be a great album, even if I have to say so myself. Yeah, and expectancy of the album, maybe. We hope to release the album in February 2019, but the single is coming out very soon. So just watch out for the single. People can obviously go onto my page, you know, to keep updated. It's Titi Luzipo Official. On Twitter, it's @Titi Luzipo. On Instagram, it's @Titi_Luzipo. And I really want everyone to take a part of this, you know, my age, older than me, women. I want men to be a part of this. I think it's a movement more than anything. This is a movement. We want to better South Africa. I believe that music is a universal language, and in order for us to heal, you know, I gotta use my voice to heal. So this is a healing. This is a new era. What a time to be alive. That's the word. Stay woke, yo. Peace out.
Yabo?
What are you playing there?
Because it's inside the chord. 3, 4. Yes. Momentum, two, just Titi and Klubi and go here. 3, 4. Yeah. 3, 4.